What is good? What is good? It's your boy. It's the most hated, yet the most anticipated Mikey T, the movie star. And I am back with a major exclusive, everybody. We are back to talk about a couple things. We're back to talk about a couple things tonight, y'all. Appreciate everybody waiting on me, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. First of all, I want to say sorry about the issues that we had last night. I want to apologize about the issues that we had last night. YouTube was having some streaming complications. A lot of different YouTube channels out there were actually getting messed up. But tonight we are back, you guys. Tonight we're talking some shit too. Global Star Entertainment is in the building. That's my guy right there. Global Star Entertainment, Brooklyn shit. Holla. Salute to you guys for tapping in tonight. Leo King 215 is in the building. You know I appreciate that. We got some dope news for you guys tonight. Stuart Harris. OBH Birdo. Yeah, these dudes be saying anything, geez. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. I appreciate everybody for tapping in tonight. I've got some exclusive news for you guys. Ab had actually just hit me the other day to speak on his issues with Cassidy and Meek Mill. Randomly, Ab had hit me. It must have been because of the recent stories that we had covered in regard to Meek Mill, in regard to Cassidy actually having his battle with Hitman Holler and Meek Mill actually shouting out ARAB. It kind of made ARAB reflect. You know what I'm saying? It kind of made ARAB actually reflect on his past with Cassidy and his past with Meek Mill. And he sent me a message basically explaining why he thinks his beef with each of those artists actually went onto a whole nother level. He actually hit me up and let me know why he thinks their beef went to a whole nother level. So we're going to touch on that tonight, but we're also going to touch on Leak Moss going online and basically saying that he is ending the beef with Dark Low. Leak Moss has finally come to his senses. Leak Moss is finally coming to his senses, and he's said in a little IG live, he's going to leave Dark Low alone. He's going to stop dissing Dark Low. He's not going to continue to pester. You know what I mean? He's not going to continue to poke at Dark Low, because look what happened. Leak Moss came out. He released Chow Time. You know, he got some reception for that. He got some respect for that. He shot a video for it. They actually shot another video as well. So he has some more material waiting to go. Dark Low, everyone was expecting Dark Low to come back with a diss record, right? Everyone was expecting Dark Low to retaliate. They were like, yo, Low, you should do that. You should do this. You should really come at him. We want to hear you come at him on track, Low. And even ARAB responded to all that. Even ARAB and I spoke about it, and he was like, listen, if anything, I want Dark Low to come back on a track. Ab said, if anything, I want Dark Low to keep it on wax with Leak Moss. And that's what I presented to all of you. You know, I gave you all, and I let you all hear the audio of Ab actually speaking on Leak Moss and Dark Low and how they are both artists on OBH Records. They're both artists signed to OBH Records. So at the end of the day, there's always going to be friendly competition. At the end of the day, there's always going to be some sort of bickering. Sometimes there might even be fights between artists that are on the same label. This is something that Ab explained to me, and you know, I had a hard time understanding it at first. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, why in the blue hell is Leak dissing Dark Low on a public platform? Why the hell is Leak going forward with this? Like, it doesn't make any type of sense to me or to the OBH fans who have watched over the years. You know what I'm saying? All of us fans who have watched over the years and wished for different things over the years. Even more recently, Ab saying to all of us, he thought it would have been dope if Dark Low and Leak Moss came together for a project. He said that would have been a classic project. ARAB said Leak Moss and Dark Low should have focused on actually putting a project together rather than letting all of the rumors and all the speculation out there, kill off the relationship that they did have. Philly is in the building. Major salute to you. What's going on, everybody? Young Ty in the building. Mikey T, the legend. I want everybody to share this video. I want everybody to leave comments on this video. You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit, you guys. Larry Langor says, hopefully they make a tape together. I don't think that's something we can look forward to right away. I don't think that's something we can look forward to right away. But what I do hope starts happening right away is all the shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be hopefully doing an interview with Dark Low after Borrowed Time drops this Friday, you guys. Dark Low's new album, Borrowed Time, drops this Friday. He's dropping Borrowed Time this Friday, the 21st. The single with Boldy James actually drops tomorrow at 11 a.m., you guys. But Dark Low is looking to the future. You know what I mean? Dark Low is planning on the future. Okay. Frenchie Films, who I've never heard of. Frenchie Films, who I'm sure nobody in this chat room has ever heard of, is telling me that I need a new setup. The guy who nobody in this whole chat has ever heard of is telling me that I need a new setup. That's refreshing, bro. That's refreshing. I'd love to see some of your production, bro. I would love to see some of your production, bro. All honesty, bro, because I'm on here every night feeding the people with news. I'm on here every night feeding the people with news. Everybody share this video. Hood Life, what's popping? The factory, what's going on? I got an exclusive message tonight from ARAB in regard to everything that's going on with his past beefs with Cassidy and Meek Mill. But on the note of beef, like, we can all kind of rejoice right now. We can all kind of like chill out right now because these artists, Leak Moss, Dark Low, they can focus on the music once again. They can focus on the music once again, you guys. They can really, you know what I mean? They can honestly correct the path that they're on. You know what I'm saying? I know Leak was saying, oh, I got a ton of money off of the beef record. I got a ton of a light off of the beef record. But yo, like, you should be able to get a ton of light off of the music that you make as a talented artist. Everybody knows that Leak is a pretty talented artist. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knows Dark Low is a great artist. Everybody knows that Ab is a great artist. Everybody's got to move the way that they move. I was just hearing some really great things about Ab's upcoming album, Road to Glory, which I hope to share with you guys in the next couple of weeks. A lot of people are busting down my doors for us to get that out. But just rest assured, this Friday, May 21st, you're getting a full project from Dark Low. Yo, Godbody, you're a weirdo, dude. You're a weirdo, man. You must not know my body. You must not know my body, you little clown. I done interviewed Lil Wayne, you little bitch. I done interviewed Rick Ross, you little punk. You know what I'm saying? And you're telling me about what I can cover? I done interviewed Machine Gun Kelly, you little bitch. Telling me about what I can cover. I done linked up with artists that have sold millions of records. I can cover whatever the hell I want. Kid talking to me about something. Man. You ever met DMX? You ever met King Von? Nah, I didn't think so. What up, Rosewood? Hopefully the travels are going well, brother. We're just speaking on a couple things tonight. ARAB, I got a message from Ab about Cassidy and Meek Mill. I'm going to read in a couple minutes. But also, Philly hip-hop can move on now because the bickering between OBH is over. The bickering between OBH is over, you guys. Leak Moss went on a live the other day. He said he's done. He said he's done. And although Leak Moss tried to put some beef off on me with a couple of other of his lackeys, I ain't buying that beef. I ain't beefing with your lackeys, Leak. I'm not beefing with your lackeys who fake views. I'm not beefing with your lackeys who steal CMOS. I'm not beefing with your lackeys who pay for YouTube subscribers. Yeah, Godbody. I asked that because your name is Godbody, you freak. You generic freak. Guy comes in here with the name Godbody like he was actually around in the 80s putting in work. Dude's Godbody 1989. Dude was born in the last year of the 80s. You didn't see shit of the 80s. This dude was probably born in December 1989. Salute, salute, salute. Oh, Godbody must not know shit. Look what he said. Oh, I'm not even going to post what he said. He must not know shit because every single one of those guys that he mentioned, I destroyed their careers. None of those guys even have careers anymore. Go look at my numbers compared to their numbers. I destroy their numbers because they don't have a body like me. They haven't interviewed Ross. They haven't interviewed Ja Rule. They haven't met Mace and Diddy and Young Thug. They haven't done things like that. They haven't been to Rick Ross's house. They haven't been to Diddy's house. They haven't done shit like that. They haven't even King Earner. I heard sorry, I hate the Queen of Philly. I heard he got rejected when he went to G Unit offices. Sorry, I said I wouldn't mention that bum ass dude. I wouldn't. From now on, we call him the Queen of Philly. I have appointed the official Queen of Philly. I made him the queen. He's the queen of the urn. That means he's Queen of Philly. I called my man. I said, yo, I understand there's a king of Philly, but now there's a queen. You dig what I'm saying? There's an official queen. There's a whole lot of white in his beard, but he's a queen. Yo, what's popping? What's popping with you, Chris? Appreciate you for tapping in. Share this video. Everybody out there, share this video. Nah, man, it ain't the time. It ain't the time about other news right now. It ain't the time. It ain't the time for other news right now. Tonight, but I'm going to get into the ARAB message in just a second, you guys. I'm going to get into the ARAB message in just a second. I know y'all want to hear that shit. I know y'all want to hear that shit. The exclusive message from ARAB speaking on his beef with Cassidy. Share this video, everybody. Hit that like button. Oh, use a cornball, JJ Jane. Use a cornball, JJ Jane. You couldn't even afford a bag of Chronic, man. You're a bum ass bitch, man. Talking about sugar burger, man. What the hell is wrong with you? You sound like such a clown. Who comes on the internet like, yo, I want you to, bro, I want you to look and evaluate your life right now, JJ. He has a man's name and a girl's name, by the way. JJ Jane. What is it? You and your girl's account? Or are you on some Bruce Jenner shit, first of all? But I want you to really evaluate yourself. You're coming on here and asking somebody if they're on some cocaine on the internet. Like, bro, like what is wrong with your life that you got to own a computer or own a phone? Because I know you don't own two computers. But what is wrong with your life that where you got to come on the internet and ask somebody if he's off that shit? Like, yo, you are a depraved person, bro. You got to live with that. I hope you know. Because when you go to sleep at night, you got to remember that dumbass shit that you be doing during the day. Me, on the other hand, I'm good. I'm good. I know what I'm saying. Oh, my bad, JJ. Then he's like, I didn't even mean it in a bad way. And I just totally went off on him. Nah, there ain't nothing wrong with this live. This live is lit, you guys. Ain't nobody ruining this live. Nobody's ruining this live. Whoa, easy peasy. You better not be fucking talking about me, you little scum. You little scum of the earth. Oh, yo, Dauphine, get your ass up out of here. I be seeing you on my Instagram too. Why don't you get your bitch ass out of here, man? Why don't you get your bitch ass out of here, Dauphine? I don't know about that, Young D. Young D, I do not touch anything besides some good weed. I'm going to be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you. I don't touch nothing besides some good weed and maybe some Henny. Mikey T's a coward. I've took every fight I ever got. Super untouchable. Yeah, we have 2 topics tonight. We've got 2 topics tonight, you guys. 2 topics tonight, y'all. Even though that's 4 fingers, we got 2 topics tonight. Leek Moss basically did an interview, if you could call it that. You know, all these websites, all these new pages be grabbing up all the content that be going on. Everybody had me dancing to the Boone Papa Perk joint, if y'all seen that on the internet in the last couple days. But actually, Leek Moss went on his gram and he said he's going to leave Dark Low alone. You know what I mean? He's going to leave Dark Low alone. I think he kind of realized that Dark Low didn't really want to partake in any type of rap dispute with him. You know, I've talked to a couple people about it, and honestly, you guys, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying there, easy peasy. I see what you're saying there. I 100% see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying there 100%. Yep. They be trying to pass off that substance abuse shit on me. Like, bro, I use weed. That's it. But yeah, Dark Low wasn't trying to focus on any type of beef with Leek Moss. And I've talked to a couple people about this, and they agree. Nobody out there wants to diss the brother of their best friend. Like, that's not practical. You know, you, like I just said a few seconds ago, at the end of the day, we all got to go to sleep and think about the shit that we've done. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just don't think that Dark Low really wanted to diss Leek Moss in any type of a fashion. That's why he took all that, you know what I mean? He took it all in stride and he released Vultures, you know? He took it all in stride and he just released music for all of us to hear. He's actually going to release a new joint tomorrow at 11 a.m. on his official YouTube page. Now, 90s Baby, when we're talking about squash and beef, we got to look at the fact that these 2 guys probably aren't going to get back together right away. They're probably not. You know what I mean? I think it might take Arab coming home to get them together, unless they could just have a conversation and get past everything. But what Leak said is he's going to stop poking at him. He's going to stop, you know, trying to push his buttons. And I think that's the right thing to do, because it's kind of, you know, alienating a lot of the fans to the point where the fans are like, listen, man, can't we just focus on the music? Like, I see what's going on, but can't we just focus on the music here? Every song can't be about, you know what I mean, dissing this guy or dissing that guy at a certain point. And believe me, that's not what I think Leak's music is. You know what I mean? You hear his shit and he doesn't have to just diss somebody to get, you know what I mean, his point across. And Dark Low either. I mean, you could just hear that with Vultures. You know, Dark Low just has a different flow. You know what I mean? Both of these guys are getting out their stories. And I think it's better that they're getting out their stories rather than dissing each other. You know, they both are sharing their paths rather than dissing each other, you know? That's much rather what I would see. I don't know about all of y'all, because I know a lot of people out there actually wanted to see a Dark Low response. Hell, a lot of you guys out there probably even wanted Vultures to be that response. But I know there's a group of people, because I have 3 brothers, like I said. So, and I was explaining that to Leek. I was like, yo, me and you are technically, we're the middle brothers. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand the situation. I understand the situation 100%. I wouldn't be out there trying to, disparage the name of my best friend's brother, especially when I know he's trying to pursue a rap career, especially when I know he's trying to make something better for himself. Super Untouchable, man, I want you to stay tuned because I have an exclusive interview piece with Mike Geronimo dropping tomorrow where he shares the craziest DMX story, man. Rest in peace, X, man. Rest in peace, X. I want you all to tune into that. I'm going to drop it tomorrow. Also, I'm filming a new episode of the hip hop trivia battle. That's right. That's right. Hey, Malik, he wants to give me shine. I try to explain to that dude, like, I ain't going to mention you on my YouTube, but you can mention me on your YouTube. You can mention me on your Instagram. He's got 40,000 followers on Instagram. He keeps sending his clout over to me. I only got 7,000 followers on Instagram. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. To be honest with you, for some reason, he thinks I'm giving him clout on the gram. It's like, I got 7,000 followers. You have 40. You're giving me clout. But it's like he's too dumb to realize that. Schizo said, even if they don't get back together, it's still OBH. So some people just can't connect on level, but I'm glad that they stopped the beef. We can start hearing music from both of them. Exactly. 100% Schizo. That whole situation, it's just like that. Ab had said Leak Moss and Dark Low are members of the label. We've seen in past when members of labels haven't got along. I mean, hell, rest in peace, X. X and Ja Rule were both on Def Jam and they didn't get along. We heard diss records from them. You know what I'm saying? I think there might have even been a time where they could have almost come to blows. So we've seen this in the past with record labels. Like, it's not something that's totally foreign to us, you guys. The fact that 2 members of OBH have issues, the only reason it's happened before. I bet you it's happened before. Hell, probably members of Dream Chasers have had issues. Hell, members of G Unit have had issues. The only thing that's making this so big with Leak and Dark Low is that they are both the 2 figureheads of OBH right now. That's what's making it the biggest thing. It's not like Low dissing a lower member of OBH or Leak dissing a lower member of OBH and then they're just excommunicated. Everybody's looking at this situation like that's Ab's brother, that's Ab's #1 artist. How is either of them going to be excommunicated from OBH? Answer for you guys, they won't be. Neither one. Both of them have a home at OBH. Both of them have a home because they're very close to Ab. Ronald says, I just want them to keep making great music. That's all. Share this video, everybody. Share this video. My next interview dropping tomorrow. Mike Geronimo shares an amazing story with DMX. Everybody stay tuned for that. You guys are going to love it. Where are you from? I'm from Connecticut, my dude. Free skinny me. Yo, Super Untouchable. Don't ever come in here and ask a question again, you little bitch. Don't ever come in here and ask a question again, you little bitch. I'll never answer another question from you, you little fraud. Thank you, Jersey Jules. Jersey Jules says, Mikey T keeps Ab's name popping. You're a loyal soldier. Respect. I respect you, man. And, for everyone just tuning in, there's some good news. There's some good news right now for everybody just tuning in. Arab's brother, Leak Moss, went on live the other day and said he's done. He's done with the beef. He's done with the issues with Dark Low. He's not going to quote unquote bully him anymore. He's not going to send shots at him anymore. Dope. Let's move on from this because OBH is too powerful. OBH it has too many productive artists for us, for everybody to be seeing this type of affront that's been putting on. It's like it makes OBH look weak. It makes all the other members of OBH look weak to see two of the frontliners beefing, you guys. A lot of people were like, oh, this is going to be the eventual destruction of OBH. So that's why I'm glad. I'm happy that these guys can just move on in their own ways. Yeah, the internet hype shit up too. You know what I mean? A lot of people making a lot of interviews or taking a lot of pieces of interviews and making new headlines out of them with words that people didn't even say. Yeah, I see all of that, man. Mr. S, Mikey Loyal, I told you I talked to Leak. Goods is the best interview you did. Goods, Fredro Starr, man. I really loved a lot of my interviews with Cassidy. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. And I also loved my new interviews with Uncasa and PD Crack, man. A lot of the new stuff I've been doing is amazing, yo. That's honorable. Smokes said honor. Facts. I agree, Mikey T. Everybody share this video. We're going to get to Ab's message in just a second. I don't know what Joe Mers, what was Queen's Flip saying on his live earlier? Get Busy said beef inside of your own crew should never be publicized. You're 100% right. Beef inside of your crew should never be publicized. Is that did Queen's Flip really say that? I doubt Queen. Let me hit Queen's Flip. I'm gonna hit Queen's Flip right now. Yo, Flip. Did you announce me for a fight? Pickman. Hey, Pickman. Thank you for pulling up, bro. It's time to roll up, though, you guys. Actually, do you guys want me to roll up or do you guys want the message from Ab? What do you guys want? Roll up or message from Ab? Tell me now. Should we get to the message from Ab speaking on Meek Mill and Cassidy? Everybody knows about all the tension that they had. Everybody knows about the tension that ARAB had with Cassidy and with Meek Mill, man. Who's Pretty Pablo, bro? Who's Pretty Pablo? I didn't interview Pretty Pablo. Both. Schizo said, bro. All right, so we're gonna get into the ARAB portion. We're gonna get into the ARAB portion, you guys, because Ab hit me a few days ago, and this was after the video had dropped of Ab speaking on Meek Mill and the video of Ab speaking on Cassidy and Hitman Holla. So I think it kind of just came to Ab. He was like, "Yo, man," he was kind of just in there remembering what had happened. And he actually wrote me a message and said he knows why his beef with Cassidy and his beef with Meek Mill started. So that's the message I wanted to share with you all today. The last couple of weeks, we've had a lot of serious shit going on. So I haven't been able to get to some of the messages from Ab because, they're older and I had to address new things with him, like especially Vultures dropping, all the controversy surrounding Vultures. But now we're going to get back in to some of the exclusive content that I got from Ab, like him speaking on, like him remembering the issues that he had, the long-standing issues that he had with Meek Mill and Cassidy. We all know his issues with Cassidy popped up, and it seemed like he was siding with Meek Mill. Now his issues with Meek Mill popped up, and it seemed like he was siding with Drake. That's what we remember from seeing. Yo, 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 it's time to roll up. More Life TV must be like a fan of music since like 2016 or something like that to say that Dark Low isn't OBH. You must not really. How long have you been listening to music, man? How long have you known who OBH is, my G? Because like honestly, you seem like a newbie saying some dumbass shit like that. The general public really looks at Dark Low as one of the founding fathers of OBH. So at least the new class of OBH. So you're kind of out of pocket with that one. TV, putting the TV at the end of your name so you're official, right? So official because you put TV at the end of your name, right? That shit's corny, man. Take the TV off your name. And he's got the Drake name too. He just took it. He took Drake's album title. And then he just added TV to it, man. How lame is that, dude? That's what I'm saying about some of these dudes. They just make a YouTube channel and they automatically think they're doing something. Man, good luck, dude. Good luck. I hope Drake reaches out and says, "Yo, you got to shut your shit down." Yeah, Luke. They don't even want. Oh shit. Jamal Fields says, "Why you keep beefing with the chat?" It's a good point because you just leave the hate there, right? If you just leave the hate right there, like nothing happens with it, and you're just good. You gotta excuse me, guys, man. I'm still a project kid. You know what I mean? I'm still a project kid, you guys. You know, I just lash out when I lash out. Mikey T runs CT. I run CT. It's not 50. It's Mikey T. And I run CT. Not Big Boy 50. It's the bro Mike T. I wake up. I roll up. And I'm staring at the ceiling. I bested 50 Cent. I'm taking his position. Now, 50's not the king of Connecticut. Jadakiss said, "You're not the king of New York. You live in Connecticut." So I was about to hit Jada. I was about to hit Jada and be like, "Yo, Jada, you need to take that back. I'm the king of Connecticut." I was going to get a hold of Jada if that was actually the thing, but he said 50 is just from Connecticut, so it's whatever. So it's just whatever. You know what I mean? I'm the king of Connecticut. I ain't giving it to nobody else anymore. I run Connecticut. Not that fat boy DJ who used to ride Max B. Not that fat boy DJ who used to ride G Unit so he wouldn't mess with Bang'em Smurf. Nah, not fat boy DJ from Connecticut. I run Connecticut. I used to rap before the cops came and arrested me and shit. And then the detectives called my house and they were like, "Yo, Mikey T, we better not hear you rap again." Because like I said, I was like that kid from the projects. And then my grandparents got me out of the projects. They came and they moved like me and my two brothers and my mom out of the projects. But I stayed in Connecticut, you know, because my mom was getting like a crazy name in Connecticut and shit. And because my mom caught a DUI. That's what happened to my mom. My mom got a DUI. And then the cops just was like, on her, you know what I mean? So my grandparents took us out of Connecticut, and I stayed in Connecticut because my dad lived in Connecticut. So then the cops was just on me, you guys. It's like they had a problem with my family or something. So this one kid had like a recording in his room. He had a recording area in his room and shit. So I went over there and recorded me and this other kid. This other kid actually stole some Lloyd Banks lines, but I actually wrote my own lyrics like straight up, and I recorded them and shit. And they was some crazy ass lyrics about like having 1,000 pills of E and a bunch of pounds of weed and all these groupie bitches jumping up on me. So then like the cops actually heard it. The cops heard it and shit, and they arrested the kid because the kid actually did some crazy shit on that joint. on the record. Like, I was only featured on one song, right? And this kid did some other shit where he said he was gonna like kill somebody on the song or something like that. So the cops arrested the kid. They put the album on the front page of the paper, and then the detective called me and he's like, "Hey Mike, I heard what you did. I heard what you did on that album, and I don't think you should be doing this no more." He's like, "You're not going to be doing this no more." So the cops, the detective actually called my house when I was in like, I guess it was like ninth grade. It must have been ninth grade. And he was like, "You're not going to be doing this no more." And then within that same year, he actually came back and arrested me for two felonies. 2 years after that, he tried to arrest me for 2 felonies and like 3 misdemeanors, but I beat it all. One of the first things I wrote, the MF Bird, was knives are the present. It was knives are the present, guns are the future. I hope diamonds are too, or I might have to shoot you. I was on my robbery shit back then, man. I was on my get rich or die trying shit. You know what I mean? Not like 50 Cent, but I was on my like, I'm either going to live or I'm going to die. Like, yo, I honestly, you guys, I didn't think I was going to make it out of there. You know what I mean? Like, technically, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Technically, I'm supposed to be dead or in jail right now, you guys. So me actually being here right now, able to talk to you, it's a blessing in itself because I wasn't supposed to be here. The life that I was living, the life that I grew up in, I was supposed to be in dead or in jail right now. I just had something that came around and changed my life for the better. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the tracks, there was a few tracks like when I first like came back to doing this entertainment shit, I created a website and I was doing some rapping and I had an editor and shit. But then like me and my friends that were rapping, nobody was making no money. So that's why I started doing this to make money. You know what I'm saying? Yo, livelihood, get your bitch ass out of here, man. Get your bitch ass out of here. Get out of here before I read my message from ARAB because I don't want your little spineless ass to hear it. Talking about, did I clickbait you? This is the only channel. This is the only channel on the internet where you get ARAB news. This is the only channel on the internet where you get ARAB news until DJ Vlad starts doing interviews with Ab again, which I'm pretty sure he is going to show support to Ab, judging by all the support he shows him when people like Young Blue shout him out. But you can get your bitch ass out of here. Nah, Tiffany. That's not true. Tiffany probably done. I'm not even going to. Tiffany, I'm perfectly fine being from Connecticut. I'm putting on for Connecticut, you dumbass. Telling me I wish I was from somewhere else. I love how somebody tells me what I wish I was doing. Isn't it evident? Whatever I want to do, I could be doing. Is that not evident? Look what I'm doing right now. I could do whatever I wanted in the whole world. Yeah, Tiffany is a lame hater. Tiffany spelling her name like that. Like she's somebody. Nah, you chill out, livelihood. You chill out. Coming in here talking about I'm clickbaiting. You're a bird, man. You're a bird for saying that shit, bro. Don't come in here and disrespect me, man. I'll never shout your name out again in life, now or when I get famous. See, that's what a dumbass like this girl Tiffany doesn't realize. That's a stay your ass out CT then. Are you dumb? You're probably one of those people who stay in your own vicinity. You got to explore the world. You got to explore the world to get somewhere. Are you dumb? Please don't talk to like people that you influence with that same mentality. Oh, you stay out there then. Tell people to excel in life, man. Yo, Manny, eat a dick. Milford, that's what's up. I'm up by the casinos though. Yeah, Mikey, most of these MFs is spineless, bro. Yeah, I know you're in Massachusetts, livelihood. I can tell by the 413, man. Don't come into my live hating, yo. Don't come into my live hating. I don't I don't need you to come in here and leave some stupid ass comment. Get the hell out of here if you're not feeling the content. Go watch Academics. Go watch Adam 22. Be my guest. Be my guest. Yeah, sure. We all know your name ain't spelt like that. You're just trying to act like you're cute. Yo, Mr. S says, "Hey, Mikey T, a lot of us blessed. I'm still out here, 21-year run. I used to do videos with Zaytoven, Villain TV, Gucci Man, did Bad Business, Check Trade. Oh, I love Tracy T, bro. I love Tracy T, man. I love Tracy T. I don't know if Mr. S, I don't know if you ever saw my interview with Tracy T, but I actually filmed that in-studio video with Tracy T and Rick Ross for Started with a 16. Did anybody ever see that joint that I did? It was on World Star with Tracy T and Rick Ross. Started with a 16. I actually did the in-studio video, and then we had another one actually too. Share this video, everyone. Share this video. Leak Moss has ended the beef with Dark Low. As soon as we get 200 people in here, I will read the message from AR Rab about Meek Mill and Cassidy. But as I was saying, man, I did the champagne in studio for Tracy T and Rick Ross. Also, I did behind the scenes when Tracy T, Fat Trell, and Ross did the Shit remix. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Yeah, that's exactly what I hate. Like when people like this dude, like, is this clickbait? You see me in here talking. I don't know if you never seen one of my videos before or something, but you come in here and ask if it's clickbait, man. And like I'm here trying to put on for our part of the country, and you come in here and ask if it's clickbait. Like, like what the hell, man? Like, why don't you go to a academics video and ask if it's clickbait? Where you're 10 years late, man. And now you're trying to shit on me when I'm trying to do something from this area? That's weak, man. Yeah, Mr. S, I love ATL, man. I actually made a trip there in 2012 and I was there for like 7 days. And yo, it was just crazy, man, going to like Disturbing the Peace studio, going to the Patchwork studio. Yeah, K D'Souza. K D'Souza, don't let them get to you. Yeah, I try not to, but sometimes I just gotta go in. You know what I mean? Manny, yeah, I just missed the barber on Friday, actually. I missed the barber last Friday. Not too sure what I'm gonna do with my hair. Not too sure what I'm gonna do with the beard. I was thinking about keeping the beard. We'll see. I'm not blaming your mom. I'm not mentioning you no more. How about that? You want to come in here and show hate? I just won't mention you. Good luck with any of those other guys mentioning you. Word, you seen that shit? Err. I came at the perfect time. Mikey T is airing dudes out. Mikey T is airing dudes out. Yo, that's what's happening, man. That's what's happening, man. You know, when people come in here smoking on that crippy, when they smoke on that crippy, man, they be acting a little crazy. The crippy gets you crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you don't smoke that good gas, you lose track. Mikey, speak that shit. Yo, I appreciate you for tapping in. Let me just get this link. Let me just get this link over to my guy, Rosewood. I'm going to see if he's tapping in tonight. Send this link over to my guy, Rosewood, and we're going to get into this exclusive. Jim Allfield says, I remember I met you back in 2010 at this hip hop event where you were about to interview French Montana. You kept getting mad because they were talking all damn that day to get you, because you kept getting mad because they were taking all damn day to get to the spot. Huh? Are you talking about in New York? Are you talking about in New York when French Montana was with Mass Pike Miles? Are you talking about in and we were chilling with French's brother and Jolie when we was chilling with Zach and Jolie smoking mad weed, and French was actually in the studio working with Mass Pike Miles? Is that the day you're talking about? Otherwise, you might not be talking about the right guy. That's right. Salute, Iceberg. Yeah, man. You know how it is, straight flizzy. Like a lot of people were saying to me, somebody said to me, yo, Mikey T, so many more people loved you last year in Philly. And I responded back, yo, so many less people knew me last year. Nobody even, a lot of people knew me, don't get me wrong, but so many less people even knew me last year. This year has opened me up to so many more people. And of course, some of them are going to hate. Of course, some of them are going to hate. I've always known that since the beginning of my career, you guys. My videos, my first videos were on World Star doing 90,000 views, 100,000 views, 50,000 views. You're going to realize when you do that many views, you're going to get 50, 60 haters. I've always known how to deal with this, man. Livelihood says, I came in and you talking about you used to rap. Where's the news? Yeah, apparently you don't really get what we're doing here, man. Hey, go check out a Millie's record. Go check out a Millie's record and get the F out of my chat, dude. Go do something more productive with your time, dude. Free the men. That's right. Free the men. Free them men ASAP, man. I got a very exclusive message from ARAB to read here, you guys. But you know, we're just a little bit caught up on Leak Moss Dark Low news, man. I'm ecstatic right now because I didn't think it was going to come to a conclusion that quick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was going to come to a conclusion that quick, but Leak Moss has decided to dead it. He's decided to move on. You know, I think that's the best thing. Andy says, shout out to Leak Moss for ending the beef. Mikey T going ham. You damn right. Mr. S, Hartford, I got hitters. Yo, Jay, I'm right by the casinos, man. I'm at the like the Connecticut, Rhode Island border. That's where I lived my whole life. Bo Jack, appreciate you for tapping in, man. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. K to Souza. You know I respect that, man. I'm going to light up one for you, too. It's your birthday? It's your birthday, man? What you want for your birthday, bro? Ask me any question you want for your birthday, K to Souza. It could be any question you want, and I will answer it. Yup, and the room was mad packed and kept taking all damn day. I actually left. I didn't get the interview with French Montana that night, and I wish I would have stayed because, you know, 2010, I was actually really still new to the game. You know what I mean? I was really still new to the game, and I didn't realize, and this is to everybody, and this is to everybody and aspiring videographers out there, you know what I mean? Aspiring record label owners. Sometimes, you know, when you're going to meet up with an artist, what up, Miracle Channel? Appreciate you for tapping in. Sometimes when you're going to meet an artist, they have other things to do. They got other things to do. You know what I mean? They're living another life separate from yours. Just because you want to go them and do something with them right then and there on the spot, if you really want it, you guys, you'll wait. Because I could have waited that day until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but I ended up leaving around 12, something like that. Let me ask you, bro. How long did you end up staying that night? What time did they even end up leaving the studio that night, man? Facts. The hate comes with it, bro. Yep. The world is full of hate. Yep. The full service chain. The full surface chain. Did you ever see that interview I did with Cassidy about how he gave Ab the full surface chain or not? Damn, Andy, I love that. Andy says the more haters you have, the more successful you are. Mr. Et said, Kurt is my man at Passwork. I used to run with Dala and Camouflage. I'm older. Tracy and Hot Rod, my bros. I did the video for Tracy, T Gucci Man. Damn, that's what's up, man. I might have to link with you on an interview, Mr. S. We might have to jump on here and do some talk about Gucci Man and shit, bro. Mikey T. Ben had interviews long time ago. Streets is watching. Yo, Young Mal, appreciate you for tapping in. If that's Young Mal from Mal and Quill, major salute to you, man. West Philly on the tap in. Jim Jones on the tap in. Share this video, everybody. I'm in my bag tonight. Share this video, everybody. We're going to be reading the news from ARAB very shortly. Mr. S says, if you're ever in ATL Hollow, Mike, I got you on every level. Well, Mass Blake Miles, I actually just talked to not too long ago, man. Mass Blake Miles is a good dude. I hope he's doing well right now. I know he's going through a couple different things, man. I hope he's doing well. I got a lot of love for him for reaching out to me. I got a whole lot of love for him for reaching out to me recently. I already said I'm from the Connecticut-Rhode Island border, bro. If you ain't getting hate, you ain't popping. Ooh, K. D'Souza asked his birthday question. K. D'Souza says, all right, G. Low and Leak squashed their beef. When are you and Bangham going to link up again? Yo, man, let me ask you a question, K. D'Souza. If Bangham was in here right now, how many more people do you think would be in this video? Let me ask you that question. And second of all, to answer your question, I actually tried to reach out to Smurf, man. I actually tried to reach out to Smurf just an hour ago after seeing what he said about me recently. You know, he actually held me down to a certain extent. But he has me blocked on Facebook. He has me blocked on Instagram. So it's not really going to be easy to get a hold of Smurf. He does know that I've apologized. I'm not sure if it was Queen's Flip who told him or what, but I don't think he really cares. So I can't really say when Smurf and I are going to link back up, man. Although it just sucks. It just sucks that, you know what I mean, we didn't really get to do this together, you know? Because I think, honestly, if we were doing this together, we would be through the roof right now. Yep, no, you're right. I know Leak for being the same way, Mr. S. Leak goes off of principles, you know? Leak goes off of principles, man. Damn it. Did I just lose some weed? Maybe a little bit. Yo, Lilo, Eat 99 in St. Clair in here. Cleveland. Yes, sir. My man, Trench Boy Bricks. Yeah. Arab's newest artist, Trench Boy Bricks. He's out of Cleveland. East 99 in St. Clair, to be exact. The hometown, the home state, the home street of Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. All right, let's see. Keep sharing this video, y'all. I want 200 people in here, and we're going to read the Arab shit. Shout out Kano, Lancaster, PA. Major salute my guy GI the General as well. Free ab until it's backwards. Young Mal in the building. Where Philly at though? North in here, bottom. I seen West Philly's in here. Midnight says, Mr. S, are you on Instagram? The MF Bird, Mikey, you do have some good interviews. Hey man, that young bull tried to act like I don't know shit about the music game. He tried to act like I don't know shit about the music industry. He's crazy. He's out his mind. Let me see what we got here. Smoked says, Lil Wayne, Drake, A.R.I., Meek Mill, who would have the best verses? Yeah, all those people, man. All those people that you just listed right there have the best verses. Like Meek Mill, his verses never disappoint. Think F You with Yo Gotti. The Motor City, what up? Mikey T, what up, my guy? Free the men. Salute to the Motor City. 313. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Yup. Oh, Top Gunner, I like that. Major salute to you, bro. Top Gunner, Mikey T, keep doing your thing. Let the haters hate. I love it, man. That's inspiring words from the people. Oh, Miracle Channel says, people jealous of you, Mikey, like King Burner, or as I call him now, the Queen of Philly. Okay, Mr. S, Jim Jones just signed your little homie. All right, bring him on the show, bro. Will I make peace with Johnny Smack? Yep. R.I.P. to Mozzie, man. Talk about talent. Talk about talent wasted, man. Talk about talent wasted. I think it would be lit if you and Smurf started doing your thing again. Yeah, it would, man. I think we can get past our issues too. Jim Jones signed Mr. S's little homie, Lil Gango, Lil King Bandit. Okay, yo, you gotta hit me on the DM and introduce me to the guys, man. Favorite Rick Ross songs? Amsterdam. I really love Amsterdam. Pirates is good. Really, anything on God Forgives I Don't is amazing, you guys. Magnificent. Let's see. Yeah, anything from God Forgives I Don't, I really love. That was my favorite album from Ross. Pizzle P says, yo, 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 come down reporting this underground Vegas shit, man. It's going down like a nerd in the first round. Yo, bro, I mess with Vegas. My man, Scoob actually lives out in Vegas. I wish I could make it out there, man. PA to GA to NC. Yeah, that's right. Badlands in this bitch. And my man had asked me, man, Fat Cruz had asked me, how did I get involved in this shit? Black Mama says, did you ever interview Beanie Siegel? No, I actually didn't get to interview Beanie Siegel, but they did invite me to a show. And after the show, we all left. So I was following Beanie Siegel and his rider. And then they pulled over on the side. I pulled behind him. They're like, yo, come here real quick. So I go, and then Beanie was like slumped, tired shit. And they're like, yo, we can't really do the interview tonight. And then another time I met Beans, actually, he gave me his phone number and he was like, yeah, we can get the interview, man. We can get the interview, king. Hip hop ain't dead. What's popping with you, man? Free, no breaks bras. The New York Steez. What I missed? Leak Moss and Low settle their differences. Well, Leak Moss actually went on an Instagram live a few days ago, or just the other day maybe, and said that he's gonna stop poking fun at Low. He's gonna stop quote unquote bullying Dark Low because and I think that's positive, man. I think it's like, guys have a lot of good music. Guys need to focus on the music rather than turn the fans off by petty beef. Exactly. Low said he's going to leave. Leak said he's going to leave Low alone. That's respectable, man. I'm going to go ahead and respect that from Leak Moss. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and respect that. Now, if he comes back and disses Dark Low again, I don't know how much good it's going to do for him because, like, honestly, just coming back and repeating yourself over and over again, it's just going to continue to confuse the fans when it comes to you actually selling your material. So I hope he was actually being truthful when saying that. Exactly, Rutherford. The fans want the new music. Tyrone Chapman, Mikey the Man, appreciate you. Yeah, everybody knows the new music from Dark Low is coming this Friday, you guys. 2 days. 2 days. Not even 2 days. Dark Low's new project, Borrowed Time, drops on the 21st. I'm looking forward to hearing it, you guys. Personally, I'm looking forward to hearing it. It's 9 tracks. There's a couple features. They got Boldy James, AR Rab, 38 Special. We got production all across the board from Harry Fraud. Yeah, that's right. So everybody stay tuned. Get ready for it. Harry Fraud's been tweeting about it for the last few weeks. He first came out and said, "Man, me and Dark Low have been doing some crazy shit." Now he's letting everybody know it's coming, man. I'm surprised it's coming this early. Black Mamba says, I think Beans and Ab were working on some music that never came out. Yeah, man, they were. I saw that blog too. If they weren't working on music, they were in the beginning stages of pairing up. Because if you all just go and look for the video. ARAB and Beanie Siegel, they were talking their shit together. And they were like, we're going to do the Broad Street Bully meets the Goon. So I was looking forward to that. I was like, yo, this is actually good for the Goon and the Crook as well, even though it probably would have led to the Goon and the Crook getting pushed back. It would have been good for it because Beanie Siegel and Ab together, that's taking it up to the next level. And I think you all remember about that message Beanie Siegel wrote when ARAB and Meek Mill were actually going through their tension. He wrote a long Instagram message to the both of them. I wish I was doing this commentary shit back then. I would have been on here reading that message, you know what I mean, going ham. You know, it makes me see all the shit that I missed. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Pizzle P says Ab and Beans would have dropped heat for surely. Yeah, that's facts, man. Just imagine how good that project, 5 to 7 track project with Ab and Beanie Siegel. The bully meets the goon. The bully meets the goon. That would have set up so perfect for the Goon and the Crook. I haven't heard J. Cole's new album, man. I'll just be honest with you, Midnight. I haven't heard J. Cole's new album, bro. But I do like J. Cole, man. J. Cole is definitely dope, man. He came up and he really made a career when a lot of people thought he was going to sit on the shelf because Jay-Z made him work for it. I witnessed it. I saw it. I had to tell in one of my interviews, I think it was Young LA, I had to tell him like, yo, I've got the chance to witness so many people's careers. It is amazing. From your Jennifer Lopez's to your 50 Cents to your, you know what I mean? To your J. Cole's. You know what I mean? I didn't get to hear J. Cole's new project, but I will say this. After J. Cole got sat down by Jay-Z and put to work, he came out with some of the most amazing material that made me realize he's going to be an artist that sticks around for years to come. Yep. Harry Fraud joint is almost here. May 21st, you guys. It's dropping May 21st, Friday. 9 tracks. Now we're just waiting on Low in the V-Don album. Yeah, Low has a couple things in the tuck. Low has a couple things ready to go, you guys. It wouldn't shock me if him and V-Don potentially have put together, and this isn't a spoiler or anything. This is just me purely speculating. It wouldn't shock me if Low and V-Don have put together Volume 2, Volume 3 of the Timeless series. You know what I mean? Low is actually planning on releasing a lot of his content as he goes in to serve his jail sentence. What amount of time Low's going to get, I don't know. Hopefully a less amount of time, 2 years, 18 months, 6 months, 2 years being the max. I don't know, though, you guys. Kano says, I'm from PA. Hold on, let me try to get my Khaled voice. I'm from PA. I only listen to PA rappers, man. We the best. We the best. Mr. S, I never met West Philly Freck. But I was actually speaking to Philly Freck for quite some time about doing an interview. Not too sure what's going on with him now. Hold on 1 second. What's up? What's up, Mikey T? Please do like a Source Magazine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mics. I don't know about reviewing albums. I mean, I saw Doggy Diamonds actually say he was going to start reviewing albums. That would be cool if maybe I could get somebody. Actually, I've been reviewing albums with RBH. I was reviewing albums with RBH. But yeah, Doggy Diamonds said he was going to start reviewing albums. I think that's a really good idea. Highly doubt Doggy Diamonds gets to see this, but if you need a co-host, doggy, to review those albums. I would definitely be interested. You know, when you review albums, it's something you got to take very serious, you know, especially if you're going to do a mic system or whatever type of system you're going to be doing, star system, mic system, whatever, you know what I mean? Loudspeaker type system. You're going to need to listen to the whole album. You know what I mean? You're going to need to look at who produced the tracks. You're going to have, you know what I mean? You're going to have to look at the features. You're really going to have to judge it quite well. What can make a 5 mic album or a 5-star album? I mean, having a feature from somebody at the right time, you know? Sometimes you can look at an album and there's a feature on there from an artist that's 7, 8 years past his prime, doesn't make sense, you know, any type of shit. Sometimes a feature can really, you know, put that extra exclamation point on an album. Fat Cruz says the system is rigged. You don't give nobody 45 years just for drugs. Didn't Ab and Gilly work on something together? I'm not sure about that, man. Have they released songs together ever? Let me know if anybody knows. Goon and the Crook was going to be the best duo project for the streets, for real, for real. Big facts, man. I was really looking forward to the Goon and the Crook. Midnight, the most hated. Beans would have gave AR-Ab more exposure because of his Rockefeller exposure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With Beans and Ab working together, it would have put a whole nother light on Ab. You know, it would have made the city go crazy once again for Ab. And it also would have put a bigger light on the Goon and the Crook duo project. But so guys, I want to get into it. You know, Ab had actually told me about the issue with Meek Mill and Cassidy. He hit me up and he was like, you know, I was just thinking, he was just thinking about the issue, the reason that he had issues with Cassidy and Meek. This is what Ab hit me about. He said, I was just thinking, bro, that reason that I had issues with Cassidy and Meek Mill, it was the lack of communication. I believe if me and Cassidy would have communicated about our dissatisfaction with each other, it would have avoided all of our issues. If I would have told him my problems and he would have let me in on his, I believe we would have worked through them. And if me and Meek Mill would have talked early on about all the outside noise that was clouding our judgment of each other, we would have never had any issues. It's all about communication. This is what Ab said to me in regard to his beef with Cassidy. He said, I believe if me and Cassidy would have communicated about our dissatisfactions with each other, it would have avoided all our issues. So Ab said that basically him and Cassidy had some dissatisfactions with one another. They were, you know what I mean? They were obviously going through some different things. And if they would have addressed the problem head on, then they really could have came to an understanding. Lean Breezy says, what about a listening session? What about a listening session with Dark Low? I don't know if that's going to happen, to be honest with you, man. You know what I mean? Things are crazy still. Things are a little bit crazy still. But the album's going to be available on Friday. So everybody will be able to listen to it, man. Tapping in from Oakland, Cali in the building. Does OBH have a group project out? Well, you can go check out the Protocol series. Ab said the top albums are Protocol Volume 1 and 4. Hell no, Luke 88. We'll never forget about the Goon and the Crook, man. The Goon and the Crook, it really has been one of the most anticipated albums out of Philly for the last, do we got to say 4 years? Daytona 500 in the building. Daytona 500, man. House of Casualties says, free skinny me, free the fam. My favorite Dark Low track is Can't Move featuring Arab. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Young D says OBH has 2 albums. It's called Sturdy. It's full albums from several different rappers. Check out the Protocol series that Ab was putting together. He actually has 4 volumes of that out. Black Mamba KB says, what's disappointing to me is why the artist that made it from Philly didn't come back and sign Arab, Dark Low, and Leak Moss. You're going to have to elaborate on that a little bit more. Are you just talking about Meek Mill? Because Cassidy actually was running around with Dark Low and Arab at a certain point. Beanie Siegel. Beanie's been going through a lot in his life, from getting shot to jail to all of his issues with Jay-Z. He never really had the best position. You know what I mean? Come on, look what State Property was. State Property didn't actually become a record label. House of Casualties, send me your Instagram, man. Meek Mill, Gilly, or Beans? Overall, Gilly. I mean, that's my guy right there. Gilly has actually been relevant for 25 years. Gilly's been relevant for what, 25 years, you guys? Now? I'd have to say Gilly's been relevant for 25 years about right now. Am I wrong? So honestly, I'm going to have to go with Gilly in that situation, because Gilly's hotter than he ever been right now, to be 100% honest with you. Gilly is hotter than he has ever been right now. Luke 88 says Low and VDON is always fire. I'm going to go listen to that joint they did. I believe it was 6 tracks. I guess it was an EP. The Prophecy. Luke, did you get a chance to hear Dark Low and VDON The Prophecy? I haven't heard that yet. I did love Timeless, but I haven't heard The Prophecy. I probably heard a track or 2 off of it from just scrolling around and listening to it. Aisha Thomas says it's been 25 years. Let me shoot Gilly a text, man. Let me shoot Gilly a text. Let me see it. Where's his number? I really need to be saving numbers, man. Yo, Gil. I just told Gilly what I told y'all. Let me show y'all. This is what I told him. I was like, yo, Gil, salute on 25 years of being relevant. They just asked me in the chat, Gilly, Meek, or Beans. I had to say you based on that. I'd send this link to Gilly right now too, man, but I'm going to let him be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let him be. You know what I mean? Because honestly, man, Gilly is a good dude. Gilly has showed me love through the years. You know what I mean? When even really young in my career, 2012, 2013, giving me interviews. You know what I mean? Really appreciate what he did for me, because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that, man. Even though he jumped on my platform and we went extra viral almost every time, he really didn't have to do that, because who am I? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? A lot of people know me because of Gilly. A lot of people know me because of Ab. Hell, a lot of people know me because of my Rick Ross interview. I remember after I interviewed Rick Ross, so many people from my hometown called me like, yo, you're Rick Ross. You made it. Dope P says, I found you through Gilly. Yeah, some of my biggest interviews are with Gilly. You know, Gilly, I didn't even need to get on World Star with Gilly. Me and Gilly just started killing views on YouTube, man. Black Mamba says Jay-Z could have signed them. Yeah, you know, it would have been cool. It would have been cool, honestly, you know, because Jay could have put out Beans. He could have put out Gilly. He could have put out the Major Figures. They could have eventually put out Dutch and Spade, you know what I mean, as a duo as well. So there would have been a lot of options. Luke 88, that joint Philly work and Black De Niro was fire. Shout out to Black De Niro. Mr. S says he's cooking right now. Wallow too. That's hilarious. Salute my big bro Gilly though, man. I just told him the other night, like, I was on here live right before $1 million worth of the game was on. So when $1 million worth of the game was on, I jumped off. And then I was like, yo, I'm going back on live later though. You know what I mean? I stay working, man. Gilly really doing his thing though, bro. Aisha says Gilly and Wallow both doing big things for not only the city, but for everyone. You are 100% right. And I really respect everything that they're doing and how far that they've come. Well, you know, in all honesty, Dark Low didn't want to respond to Leak Moss, in my opinion. You know, Dark Low didn't want to respond to him, man. Dark Low didn't want to write no lyrics about that man, that Arab's brother. Like, come on, man. Just let this thing simmer down. Just let this thing die out. I think a lot of the fans are going to appreciate that. In the long run, the fact that there wasn't a back and forth between them, I think a lot more people are going to appreciate it. And in the long run, it might be a lot easier for them to mend whatever issues if they end up doing that. But like I said, it's not going to hurt either one of them just to continue on with their solo careers, you know? Mr. S says, I remember when he was on Suave House compilations. You talking about Gilly? I remember some of the movie soundtracks with Birdman and shit. Cash Money and Gilly doing movie soundtracks together. I really wanted to ask him about that in some of our interviews. Well, basically, Leak Moss went online and said he's done. He's done going at Dark Low, House of Casualties. Just to tell you, he went online and said, I'm done going at Dark Low. Dark Low never officially went on him on wax. Dark Low is not really jumping on you any lives. We had done one interview and then we did one live, but Dark Low isn't continuously trying to stir this beef up. You know, so I honestly think Low is happy with moving on. I mean, I'm not going to say that. But I think the hip hop fans are going to be happy if both these guys can just move on. What up, Corey? Appreciate you for tapping in. Steve Rivera says, beef is played out. 2021 is a year to make money. 100% fact, Steve. Ooh, I'm going to ask this for the chat. Let's everybody in the chat, let's get your thoughts. I want everybody in the chat's thoughts on this Dark Low or ARAB. You know, even though even though Dark Low is the it's hard to break this one down. Because I'm saying even though Dark Low is the guy that I originally became cool with, you know what I mean? Even though Dark Low is the guy that I am more cool with, you know what I mean? Arab said to me, yo, you're at your Dark Low's homie. I'll do anything for you then. You know what I mean? So me and Dark Low, like, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about music. We're not talking about friendship. We're talking about music. You know what I mean? We're talking about music right now, you guys. Hold on. Who's sending me all these videos? Come on, dude. What the So we're talking about music, you guys. And I just want to keep it all the way real. At a certain point, even though at a certain point, even well, why don't you go look at that dude getting knocked out in his own city on my video? Whatever your name is, who said that. So what I'm saying, you guys, and answer this yourself. I want to know what everybody in the chat's thinking as well. Arab, where is it, man? Where is it? Arab or Dark Low? That's what we're saying right now. I'm not gonna lie, even though I had a better relationship with Dark Low originally, I was liking Arab's music better. His flow, his voice. Yeah, I was liking it better, you know? It was a little bit more appealing to me than Dark Low's music. But, and this is a major but, you guys, but Dark Low's projects in whole, in full, Dark Low's projects are better than Ab's projects. Just my opinion. Like, Ab is the artist that you're interested in clicking on his video and hearing his new song and hearing what he says and how he says it and his delivery. But Dark Low has an incredible music style when it comes to like Cup of Water. I don't think like Cup of Water might be just as good as my favorite Arab song, Come For Me. You know what I mean? Dark Low is something else. And that's what you want. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne wanted somebody to come out who was going to be like him, but then poof, be like him in popular, but then go through the roof. Arab wants somebody who's going to be like him, be popular, but then exceed him, you guys. That's what this music shit is about. So I'm going to have to say, yeah, I'll go Dark Low because that's what it's about. It's about having an MC under you on your label that can exceed yourself. So yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Dark Low, you guys. Let's see what everyone else says. We got Ab. Are you serious? Put some respect on the king, King Ab. Yo, Montana Max. Appreciate you for tapping in. Man. I like hearing Ab and Low on track. Okay. He has a good flow on the O'Malley diss. Luke 88 says we need Blow 6. Yo, I bet you we probably get that on the Goon and the Crook. Liam Breezy says if they never met, Ab's career would still be the same. Low would have took a little longer to blow. Yeah, no, you're right. Because, Ab having the platform to actually put people on, you know what I mean? That made them go through the roof and take on more, more popularity of their own. It made them take on more fans of their own. Daytona 500 says Ab. Aisha says, I feel Ab's storytelling. Yep, Ab's storytelling. Ab's storytelling is amazing. But what I like about Dark Low is his lyrics. What I like about Dark Low is his phrases. You know what I mean? What I like Dark Low is his storytelling as well, the way he pieces together his stories. On Vulture's Dark Low rapped, he said, first saw a body in elementary. It fucks you up mentally. Went to the streets eventually. Made it to the streets eventually. Like he put together a whole little story within that 3 bars or whatever. Somebody tell me how many bars that is when he goes, first time I seen a body in elementary, it fucks you up mentally. Made it to the streets eventually. You know what I mean? He puts you through like a whole little, like from seeing him as a young kid in elementary in a grade school. You know what I mean? Him getting messed up and then turned out to the streets. Like he takes you through, like Dark Low really has a story. I feel like he has a coming of age, like real hip hop story, you guys. I always wanted to make a movie about Dark Low, man. I was trying to get some people to jump with and back it with me too. Don't mess with that crippy, man. Don't smoke the crip, man. War in Jacksonville. Pipe down, pimpin'. Prophecy Forever, New Jersey in the building said, I got to go with Ab. I like Low, but Ab was a star from the Meek Mill's Goons Gone Wild. Okay, I hear what you're saying 100% right there, brother. Appreciate you for tapping in, Prophecy. Schizo, Ab's lyrics like By Your Side and Low on American Made. You know, like both, though, for real. Welcome to Trap Street. Salute to you, bro. Share this video. Hit that like button. Husky said, yo, Mike, where's the Ab and Low tape? I can't say at the moment, you guys, but I really want to say. I can't say at the moment, but I really want to say. You know what I mean? Like, we got to wait a little bit longer. We got to wait a little bit longer. I want to say that Ab solo will probably come out before the Goon and the Crook. Thank you, Jamera. Appreciate you. High level brand. Salute to you. My man right there, Young D, said it. Low do had the best grimy bars. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Lee. You're an idiot, man. And just because you took one picture where you look like that, I bet 364 days of the year you don't look like that. Look at you. You took your best Kevin Hart impersonation selfie. But you got me, Lee. You got me. You got me, all right, bro. Talking about why do I got Meek Mill's name in the shit? Because ARAB was speaking about the lack of communication that him and Meek Mill had, you bozo. You bird. Go take another picture, man. Go get another fade. Go get your 6-month fade. Every 6 months, Lee's got to get himself a fade. It's about that time, Lee. Oh, shit. Pink House in the building. Pink House in the building. Steve says, I'm still waiting on the Skinny Me album. Let me see. Luke 88 says, for some reason, they did Prophecy 1 and 2 and then put them together for the EP. Lean Breezy says, get him, Mike T. I got him, right? I got him on that shit, man. He's hating life right now. He's like kicking. He's doing the Cuba Good and you. I'm so mad. Lee is a whole dud out here. Lee now says, if it wasn't the truth, I wouldn't have commented it. Can somebody please tell that nerd boy that I literally respond to the hate? Like, come on. His 6-month fade. Every 6 months, he saves up $30 to get his fade. Actually, never mind. He only has to pay $25 because he can't grow a beard for shit, and he never has to get it cut. Black Mamba says, I be dying out laughing when Mikey T be ripping people. Bro, none other the other bloggers. Yo, Black Mamba, tell me, do any of the other bloggers rip people in the comments like I do, bro? They can't. The Cuba getting Junior. Young D is, yo, Lee. Young D says, I'll pay for your next fade, homie. Just let him know. Because I know you're already in that state of mind where, like, you know, you won't even get a fade until the 6 months period is up because you just feel a certain way about wasting that money. You know, you don't want to waste that money. You're like, if I go after 2.5 months, it's money I could have spent on a hot dog from the gas station, man. I'm not giving that shit up, man. I know what position you're in, bro. I know what position you're in. I was there too, but I was like 8 or 9 years old then. You know what I mean? That was like 20 years ago. But I know what you're going through. Everyone's laughing at you now just because of that one stupid comment you made, bro. You did it to yourself. Yo, Uptown D is in the building. Salute to you, King. Well, Husky, I hear Ransom is about to put out a record with Lloyd Banks, or am I wrong? I thought it was Ransom and Lloyd Banks. Am I right, you guys? Luke88 says, if you watch Gilly and Wallow on IG, they're living their best life for real, having me laughing all day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're two of the best entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Wallow, an entertainer. Gilly, entertainer. You know, that's why it works so well for them. Oh, yeah, Benny and Dark Low as well. Dark Low had actually said they had 4 records. They had 4 records together. He said they need like 4 more to put together a project. Sorry, man. Nobody cares. Not reading your comment now. Nobody will read your comments anymore because you tried to diss me. Black Mamba says he'll cut your hair for free. I'm getting... Oh, he's gonna give you a bow cut, man. You is screwed, bro. You see, when people try to go at me, even the chat eats them. Even the chat eats them alive. I'm the best at roasting people. Yep. Track with Lloyd Banks. I'm looking forward to that shit. As I was saying, Lloyd Banks actually seemingly took on new management, so that's dope. Lloyd Banks should be making a return. Not sure what label it'll be on. I think it might be somewhere other than Empire, though. I think he should go to a major. No shade at Empire if Ghazi ever watches my shit. You know what I mean? I'd love to do some work with Empire. Gilly's mom, Omar. Gilly's mom, you was 100% right, yo. You was 100% right. She be having me dying. I really loved the Mother's Day issue. The Mother's Day edition of $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly's mom and Miss Jackie. Yeah, Dylan. Dylan, right? Or is it Dylon, bro? Banks missed a lot of years. You know what I mean? Banks missed a lot of years, but Banks can obviously, he's still going to be able to write music. But the one thing about that, it's like you had your opportunity where everybody was watching you, and then you come back at a point in time where not as many eyes are on you. How much can you really expect to move units? You know, it kind of happened like that between Hunger for More 2 and Hunger, and The Rotten Apple. Like it was what was it, 3 years, you guys? Sorry, bro. We don't mention you no more. Yeah. I love when Gilly's mom does that song. When they did that a while ago, and then when they actually brought up the record on the show and they had her do it, I was like, that's gold, man. That is absolute gold. Lloyd Banks' album is coming out mostly in the summer. I wonder what it'll be called. What do you guys think Lloyd Banks' album will be called? I'm not too sure. Damn, I like that, Steve. Dark Low and Jadakiss? Yeah, I like that. Dark Low and Jadakiss has a nice ring to it. But for everybody who's tuning in, let me read the message Ab had sent me that about Meek Mill and Cassidy. As you guys have all been following, I did an interview with Ab where we spoke on Cassidy's battle with Hitman Holla. I also in their scuffle at the face-off. Ab spoke on all that, and then I also did an interview with Ab where he touched on Meek Mill shouting him out at the club when they were at the lounge or something like that, and they were playing Goons Gone Wild, and he said free AR Ab. So Ab actually responded to me like out of the blue. You know what I mean? Out of the blue, Ab hit me about the whole situation. He was like, I was just thinking, bro, that the reason I had issues with Cass and Meek was the lack of communication. I believe if me and Cass would have communicated about our dissatisfactions with each other, it would have avoided all of our issues. Now, if I would have told him my problems and he would have let me in on his, I believe we would have worked through them. And if me and Meek would have talked early on about all the outside noise that was clouding our judgment of each other, we would have never had any issues. It's all about communication. Now, right there, Ab says, I believe if me and Meek would have worked through, if I believe we would have worked through them. If me and Meek would have talked early on about all the outside noise that was clouding our judgment of each other, we would have never had any issues. There was a lot of beef going on in like the streets. There was a lot of beef going on between members of OBH and members of Dream Chasers. Now, when I say the streets, there was a lot of issues with members of each of those groups who just wanted to fight each other. You know what I mean? Whether it was because they were a part of opposite groups or whether it was because they knew each other when they were in high school or middle school or grammar school, you know what I'm saying? Grade school, elementary and shit, whether it's because they knew each other from back then. Honestly, you guys are both parts of major groups. You're supposed to put all that bullshit to the side. But instead, members of the groups went against the code. You know what happened when people went against the code that 50 Cent had with G Unit? We've heard them talk. Bang'em Smurf, we've heard him talk about 50 just kicking people out of the group right and left. And we've even seen more people kicked out since then. You know what I'm saying? We've heard about street issues with people getting kicked out of G Unit and other labels and stuff like that. So honestly, I don't get why members of Dream Chasers, especially being the label that was, having dealings with you know what I mean? Atlantic. OBH didn't have dealings with Atlantic and Warner Brothers and major record labels. But an artist that is rocking with Meek Mill and Dream Chasers, and maybe that nerd who needs a fade can see why Meek Mill is in the thumbnail now. But artists from Dream Chasers should have been on, when it came to beef, they should have been walking on eggshells. They should have been focusing on music, like rest in peace, Little Snoop. They should have been focused on music like Louis V. Gutta, who writes some of those most amazing hooks. You know what I mean? But nah, Louis V. Gutta gets removed from the group because he focuses on music. Let's call a spade a spade. Like, come on, man. It makes absolutely no sense to be out there ruining the reputation of your clique. Ab said it pretty bluntly here, man. He said it bluntly, guys. If me and Meek would have talked early on about all the outside noise that was clouding our judgment of each other, we would have never had any issues. It's all about communication. Ab, Dark Low, Meek Mill, O'Malley, these are members of each group that are able to determine how the others think. When you got another artist on the label beefing with somebody else, somebody that's not really as known, and they got an issue, I don't care what you say, man. I've had an issue with him since 7th grade, man. 7th grade, he stole my girlfriend, man. You damn right. Every time I see him, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Another guy's like, yo, man, in high school, he beat me for 3 O's. You think I'm not gonna take this opportunity right now to beat his ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are issues that people just, you need to get over, or you're not going to go anywhere in life. If you sit around dwelling on situations like this, you're really not going to go anywhere in life. You know, and that's why Ab is saying that if him and Meek were able to speak, they could have set this shit right. Whether it was whether it led to somebody getting sent home, fired from the group, or just somebody actually listening to a talking. You know, Ab and Meek Mill could have done so much more together, you guys. Ab and Meek could have done so much more together, and you guys know that I think it would have been a lot more powerful if Meek Mill would have signed AR-Ab after Drake mentioned Ab co-signing him. I think it would have been a lot more. I think it would have meant a lot more, and it would have shown what Meek can do, you know. But in the Drake and Meek Mill beef, we didn't really get to see that. In the Drake and Meek Mill beef, all we got to see Meek Mill do was kind of like just step back from the situation. And everybody was like, what? You kind of started this whole thing and now you're stepping back from it? It didn't make sense to a lot of people. A lot of people were actually, and then he released that joint with the Undertaker's entrance music on it. Oh my God. Oh my, I actually like the whole Undertaker theme idea, but it's like you got to follow up right. Like if you're going to use like you guys rock with me on this, right? If you're going to use the Undertaker's theme, the gong gong, if you're going to use the Undertaker's theme, man, you better be bodying this dude. And you know how you could have bodied him? By putting AR-Ab on the track. But you know what? I wasn't a Dream Chasers A&R. You know what I mean? I made a mistake the first time I met Meek Mill. I made a mistake. I won't lie to you guys. But when I met Meek Mill at Circle House, he was yelling, yo, who's better than me? Who's better than me from the East Coast? Ain't nobody better than me from the East Coast. I'm number one on the East Coast. And I was there like, what about French? French Montana? He's like, who's better than me on the East Coast? Who's better? And I'm like, French Montana. Who's better than me? Who's better than me, man? And I'm trying to do my Meek Mill voice a little bit. I was like, French? How about French? And he was like, who's better than me that's not from my team? And then I was like, shit, you got me on that one. You got me on that one. But that happened with me and Meek Mill one time. I hope he doesn't hold that against me, y'all. Salute, Antoine. Do you guys think Meek Mill holds that against me, you guys? Just be honest. Do you guys think Meek Mill holds that against me? Uptown 215. Meek was on his shit back in 2013, y'all. Yeah, Danny, I killed his shine, bro. It was kind of messed up. You know what I mean? We were all at Circle House, whole bunch of media surrounding us, and I was just sort of like, French Montana. Because French was the hottest right then, you guys. I don't know if you understand this, but French was the hottest right then. French actually went to all the clubs, released his album, had all the parties surrounded by him. I never seen an artist have more parties. Absolutely, he holding you for that. He remembers that shit, Danny, like to this day. He's like, oh, that's Mikey T, the movie star. Oh, yeah, I remember that bull. He said French Montana was better than me back in the day. I hope he realizes he was wrong. But yo, Philly Throwback Rap Channel. It wasn't that French was better than Meek then. It was just actually back then. This was 2000. This was during the time that Excuse My French was coming up. And I believe Excuse My French dropped before Dreams and Nightmares. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Yep, that's what it was. So Meek had Dreams and Nightmares out in October of 2012. And French dropped Excuse My French in May of 2013. So this was actually I want to say this was MMG weekend, so it had to be July. So it had to be July. So by July, they had made French the biggest deal in Miami, you guys. Like when French's first album for Excuse, do you guys remember that time? French was on every billboard. French was on like every club. You know, they were like, French Montana's coming. French Montana's coming. Yeah, French was battling back then as well. Husky. Well, I mean, not, they weren't better than him back then. No, they weren't better than Meek back then. Meek had the deal with Ross. You know, I wasn't gonna, you know what I mean? I had to throw up a name that everybody around knew. And the name that everybody around, I remember telling people in Miami about French before he even really blew up like that. You know what I mean? Like a couple of the people like that I work with at Circle House. I'm like, no, French Montana is the next biggest deal. I remember my guy G.I. the General introduced me to French Montana, like on the real. Yeah, I'm talking 2013. I'm talking 2013. So I actually had just met Ab. I either had just met him or I was just going to meet him. I got to look at the dates, but it's actually the same year because that's when I first met Ab in 2013. So I had linked with Dark Low in 2011, 2012, shit like that. And then Low introduced me to Arab. But you guys, Meek Mill had just been signed to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is one of the biggest rappers in the game. We all watched his whole career play out from Port of Miami to Triller. You know what I mean? And then I started working with MMG and Feed the Wolves during that 2009 circuit. You know what I mean? The magnificent Deeper Than Rap circuit. You know what I'm saying? With Dice and Bang'em and Domination and shit. But in 2013, French Montana just blew up like crazy because I met French in 2009, but 2013, 2012, 2013, really, French blew up like crazy. They made French look like he was about to be the next biggest rapper. He was on the Breakfast Club talking about he was wanting to sell 400,000 units. But I'm not going to lie, French did end up getting that celebrity when he made Unforgettable. Like he made that shit work. I don't know. I disagree, Black Mamba. I think Diddy has done great deals for French, for Machine Gun Kelly, for a lot of those artists. He has given them great deals. Even Diddy wanted to back Mace. Diddy wanted to back Mace the whole way, you guys. Diddy didn't want to fall back from Mace whatsoever. He signed him up for more albums, you guys. Like, in all honesty, he signed him up for more albums, man. And then Mace just said, yo, Diddy, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just kind of falling back from this shit. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of falling back from this shit, to be 100% honest with you. And I respect that. You know what I mean? I respect that because you can't go against what a man wants to do. You know, if Mace wanted to go do his religion, his religious thing, if you wanted to go be spiritual, if you wanted to help people, even though he just signed a major deal, we've seen shit like that happen before. Husky, I don't know. I don't know, man, but I'm not going to disrespect Meek Mill either way, just to be 100% honest with you. You know, that's just not how I roll on my channel. I don't come on here and, disrespect people like that. Sometimes I guess I do, but honestly, if somebody who I've met in the past or somebody that I look up to or somebody that is a peer of mine in the industry or somebody I have interest in, I'm not going to be on here disrespecting them. That's just not my style. Hill figure shirts for days. Yeah, I seen these new the brands one. I liked them, yo. I was like, oh, let me grab those. Hell no, Drake's not a culture vulture, man. Drake is one of the best musicians of the lifetime. You know what I mean? Like when I say DJ Vlad is putting together like a glossary, you know what I mean? He's putting together something amazing. He's putting together like a library for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like these people like Drake, like DJ Vlad, some of these people are the best for the industry. You know what I mean? Drake is making timeless music that people are going to listen to for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? People will be listening to the best I ever had for 100 years. You know what I'm saying? People will be listening to all of his other records. Man, he's got so many. Marvin's Room, even, you know, that's what it was called, right? Marvin's Room. Like this guy, Find Your Love. You know what I'm saying? This music is going to play in movies. This music is going to play in movies. You know what I'm saying? In relation to Vlad's interviews will end up, you know what I mean, dissected for hundreds of years to come by all sorts of publications in the future. Like how songs are used in movies, people will go to that glossary of hip hop interviews eventually when it's completed. Look what he's doing, man. Look what he's doing. Drake is a trendsetter. Drake is a trendsetter. Okay, okay. Y'all don't know the smell of new leather and the V tizzy, Henny and weed dizzy. I'll roll up on that note, or I'll smoke up on that note. You dig? Hell yeah, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in with me tonight, man. You know, Arab has been doing a lot of thinking. You know, a lot of people in the comments are saying, yo, it's crazy to see how much clarity he has in his mind. You know what I mean? Going through what he's going through. And like I said, he actually randomly hit me with that message about Cassidy and about Meek Mill. And I'm sure it's got him thinking. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's got him thinking with all the major news headlines that we've had over the last couple weeks, you know, with Meek shouting him out and Ab explaining, yo, Meek and myself never had a problem. Like it was really our entourages. He even went as far to say, you know, he even went as far to say, he went as far to say, me and Meek never really had issues with one another aside from the time that we went head up in the Drake encounter. When they had gone head up, Ab expressed the only reason he went at him, you could hear it at the beginning of Back to Back. He said, you want to go out Camden and say F me? Well, it's F me, then it's F you then. Yeah, and then he just went all out on Meek Mill. And I lived in Florida at the time, you guys. I lived in Florida at the time, you guys. So when I got up and got the chance to interview Ab, the beef with Meek was already over, and me and Ab spoke on how they ended the beef, and then MTV actually featured the interview, and that was awesome to have one of my interviews with Arab featured on MTV. You guys can look that up. Arab ends Meek Mill beef MTV. That's all you got to do is Google search that. Yo, Luke 88. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the first things I remember Cassidy from is the freestyle at that house party. I spoke with him about that in our interview. You must be talking about the one where he was wearing the plaid gray brown shirt, right? Yeah, Smokes MRM. I tried to talk to Ab about about the Nicki shit. I was like, "Yo, Ab, this never actually made it out." Salute to DC, man. Major salute. I told Ab, I was like, "Yo, Ab, tell me. I want to know if y'all think I'm tripping." Cause I told Ab, I was like, "Yo, bro, Nikki's about to dish you." I was like, Nikki's about to dish you, Ab. Like, she's about to go in on you. What are you going to do if Nikki goes in on you over this? And then Ab was like, man, I ain't beefing with no girl, man. I ain't beefing with no girl. I ain't beefing, man. Mikey, you crazy, man. I ain't beefing with no girl. So, yeah, let's play ball. But yo, I'm surprised Nicki didn't diss him. Are y'all surprised that Nicki didn't diss Ab? This shit's gonna be easy. I heard that you folks told on TP. I heard that you gotta pay T-fee. I heard that you gotta pay weekly. Tell your little boys to better pipe down. I got my shooters looking for them right now. Fuck rap, we can do this shit right now. I tried to keep the peace. I tried to keep the peace. I even had to argue with my brother Leek. He told me, Ab, please, let me kill them all. I told him, chill. It wasn't deep. I don't understand what the hate be. Drake ate you? Now you hate me? I helped Ab? Now Leek hates me? I don't understand what the hate be. I helped Ab, now Leek hates me? I heard that you gotta pay weekly. Philly Throwback Channel says, nah, Meek wasn't gonna get Nicki involved in that. Nah, Meek wasn't gonna get Nicki involved in that. I'm surprised that Nicki just didn't go, man, they dissing you. I'm in on this shit. Like, I'm surprised Nicki didn't do it like that. Like, I'm surprised she wasn't like, man, they dissed you. I'm in. I'm going in on them. I'm surprised she didn't really just kill it. You know what I mean? The Lean Ranger says, LOL, bro. He repped down south too. That's where he really from. Then he moved to Philly. I know what I'm talking about. I don't. Well, no, didn't O'Malley diss ARAB on back to back, and then Dark Low replied on warm ups. Did O'Malley ever reply to warm ups? Bricks, who are you talking about? You talking about Spittage? Talking about Spittage? Dante West, no, I can't play your song, but if you want to send in a $50 Cash App, I'll let you come in, tell everybody about your song, and spit some hot bars. And if anybody wants to donate to the channel or come on tonight live to speak, I'm going to put it up right now. I'm going to put the Cash App up right now, and I'm going to put the link to join on right now. Oh my God. You are 100% right, Bricks. Here's the link right here. Dante, if you want to come on, spit some acapella bars. We can't play the record on the channel, though. Bricks, you are 100% right, bro. You are 100% right, Bricks. O'Malley got trashed on by ARAB on that joint, man. Woo! Man, that was like Ab talking on an outro is better than 50 talking on an outro. And you guys know, like 50, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? 50 talking on an outro was like some of the hottest shit. But Smurf was good too. ARAB on that outro, my God, man, that's one of the most devastating shits. And you know what I mean? Like Ab didn't even need the rap. Because Ab did the thing that the people mostly love to hear from him. When I see Dark Law, I'm going to chase him. Okay, Danny, you got the hottest New Jersey artist? All right, I mess with Jersey, man. Mark Romero says that new Dark Low ARAB joint produced by Harry Fraud is fire. And that joint is actually called Vultures, and it's off the new project called Borrowed Time, dropping this Friday. That's right, 9 new Dark Low songs dropping this Friday, you guys. Borrowed Time dropping this Friday, the full project from Dark Low, guys. Young King Guapo. All right, man. Hit the Cash App, bro, and bring him on here to spit some bars for everyone, man. We got 120 people in here. Beat it. Bring him in here. Leo King says Ab's delivery in Vultures is fire. Yeah, Ab's delivery, you know, like there's a lot of different songs I love his delivery. Blow 5, I love his delivery. Rivals, I love his delivery. Yep, and he had a much different delivery on Vultures, man, which I liked. I liked how they paced the beat with him, and like they made it. You know what I mean? I need to write Joe Biden a letter, don't I? I need to write Joe Biden a letter. I need to start writing letters because 45 years is way too much. 45 years is way too much time to be getting for that bullshit. Big Factsville was popping. Well, Philly Throwback Channel, you know, I want to know, who does everyone in the chat, do you guys remember who I said Ab should feature on No Smoke? Who did I say Ab should feature on No Smoke, you guys? I want to know. Do you guys remember? Does anyone in here watch me enough that you know who I've said multiple times Ab should feature on No Smoke? This is trivia. Mikey T trivia for y'all. Who did Mikey T say should feature on No Smoke with AR Ab? I want to hear if y'all know. Let's see. What up, Naveed? All right, Dante, no love lost, my dude. No disrespect. It's all good. Who knows the record? ARAB, No Smoke. Nah, guys. Nah, guys. It was Designer. Designer, you guys. I wanted Ab to get Designer on No Smoke. Nah, Designer, you guys. Thank you, Nectar. Nah, Bricks. Designer, bro. I think Ab should have featured Designer on that record. Definitely not calling you Dirty Worm. Yeah, no, I mean, I think Ab should have had Designer on it, Naveed, right when Panda was popping, because I think that was right around the same. It was like a little bit after. Ab could have tossed him like 20, 30 bands to be on the shit. The Velas Kid was hot, but the hook he did should have been written for Designer. Like Velas is good to write the hook, and then Designer could have sung it. Imagine Designer on the I don't want no smoke, 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 smoke. His voice doing the no smoke would have took it up to 1 million in sales. Designer featuring ARAB, no smoke, man. Birdman would have been all over that shit too. Well, big facts. Leak said he's gonna lay off of him, man. Leak said he's gonna lay off of him. It's over. It's good, man. I think that's at least a good development for this whole situation because honestly, nobody wants to see that continue on, man. I don't think he's gaining any fans by doing it. I think more so it's turning a lot of people off when it comes to the music. Yeah, you agree? You agree, Philly Throwback Rap Channel? I think it's about the music, man. You could see with Dark Low coming out with Vultures, and now he's coming out with his next record, Missed Summers. Double check that. Let me just double check that, you guys. My bad. I believe his new records with Boldy James is actually called Missed Summers. Missing Summers. Missing Summers featuring Boldy James drops tomorrow at 11. So he's dropping his second record for us, guys. He's dropping his second record for us. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to hearing that record tomorrow. Salute Albuquerque, New Mexico. Major salute to you for tapping in tonight, man. Major love to Albuquerque. Movado featuring Arab Gangster for Life. I'm a gangster. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. Better to eat with each other than compete with each other. You know what I mean? Compete alongside each other, man. Okay, you got your everybody got out what they want to say. Back to the music. Because obviously Dark Low doesn't have a problem with doing music. Obviously Leak doesn't have a problem with doing music. You know what I'm saying? Vado new shit. What new shit you talking about? Wasn't it called The Long Road? Long Run, something like that, you guys? Something along those lines. Yeah, Vado's cool as hell. I did one of Vado's early interviews, actually. I did a really early interview with Vado, you guys. I don't know if you've never seen it. Go check it out. All you got to do is type in Mikey T, the movie star Vado. I did one of his first interviews, actually. That shit was dope. I was supposed to do a little bit more work with him earlier this year. Or no, 2 years ago, probably now. Maybe it was 2019 for sure, because you guys know 2020 was all the way effed up. Shit was all the way effed up. But I want everybody to ask some questions right now. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to answer them. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to answer them right now. So hit me with your questions. Hit me with your questions, y'all. However hard they are. All right. Mikey, who is your favorite rapper from Philly and why? My favorite rapper from Philly. Shit, man. My favorite rapper from Philly. Damn. Obviously at a point, AR Rab was my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? After Max B got locked up, my favorite rappers was Rick Ross and I liked AR Rab too. You know what I'm saying? Like I went from Max B to Rick Ross because Ross started giving us heavy visuals. You know what I'm saying? He started giving us heavy visuals, so that's something that I really liked about about the way that Rick Ross was. And then I sort of jumped back into AR Rab. You know what I mean? I jumped back into AR Rab. So Ab was really one of my favorite rappers from Philly. But I gotta say, initially, the first rapper that I wanted to link up with out of Philly that was at, one of my driving forces in going to Philly, I guess it would have to be Gilly the Kid. I guess it would have to be Gilly the Kid. He was the most interesting artist to me to actually link up with. He showed me love. We actually had a chance to do multiple interviews. Just his story from how he came with the group to then he got the solo deals and then he moved on and did a deal with Cash Money and then it sort of got ruined and then he started doing all the movies. I was really interested in linking with Gilly back in the day. So I guess that would be my answer to that question because that was before Ab actually. That was before Ab. I came into Ab more into because like I said, I was heavily messing with Max B, right? 2009, heavily messing with right before he went to jail. 2009, he went to jail in like July of 2009. Then I jumped on to Rick Ross, 2009. I think Ross had Magnificent that year as well. But then 2010, 2011, 2012, all Ross. That's when Meek came into French Montana came in as well. But then like 2000, and I met Dark Low as well, 2011. But still, Dark Low wasn't necessarily my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? While Meek Mill is doing all that work with Maybach Music Group and French Montana is just come off all the work with Max B. So after that, in 2012, I actually had the chance to meet up with Gilly the Kid as well. So I got a chance to meet up with Gilly, the guy from Philly that I really, really messed with. So then number 2 would definitely be AR Rab. And then I became a real major fan of Dark Low as well as he he didn't just release a project or two, he kept releasing material. I would have to say I really like the Testimony album more than his earlier tapes, but Ab really loves the Ron Harvey Jr. project. So yeah, we're gonna go with Gilly the Kid for that answer, Philly Throwback Rap Channel. What other questions do you guys have, man? Let's see. Smoke says, is AR Rab living in better conditions? Well, Ab told me right now he's in a 3-week quarantine, but he's going to be moved to his home jail very soon. As far as the conditions go, I can't really answer that, man. I don't know what the conditions are like in there. You know what I mean? Philly says Ross did have crazy visuals. Yep. And Max had more like the Cocaine City, French Montana visuals, but Ross's visuals was on a whole nother level. All right. Steven Rivera says Henny or Remy Martin. Yo, bro, it's definitely Henny. Remy comes in a nice bottle that kind of looks like a bottle of champagne, but yo, it's Henny for me, man. And I'm going to take Douce over Remy as well. Damn, I'm gonna have to roll up another blunt if I'm gonna do the Kush Up challenge. Yeah, Pook Papers. Pook Papers is dope. I mess with the underground Philly scene like the Pook Papers type of artist. You know what I'm saying? Like the what's his name? Chill Moody. I mess with that. You know what I mean? I mess with that underground Philly scene, bro. Philly Freezer on what joint? Oh, I've interviewed Freeway before, man, but he's not really too big in the interviews, just to be 100% with you, man. E301, what's popping with you, man? He wants me to do the Kush Up challenge. All right, I'm going to roll up another L and do the Kush Up challenge. Let's do it. Let's do the Kush Up challenge. Smockbog says, worst case, what year do you think ARAB will be released? Worst case scenario, I mean, well, let's talk best case scenario. Best case scenario, Ab's coming home in 5 or 6 years. Best case scenario, Ab's coming home in 5 or 6 years, 7, 8 years. You know what I mean? That's going to be the best case scenario, you guys. And take into consideration that he's already been gone for 3. He's already been gone since October of 2018. So that makes, let's say, what are we in? May? So May of 2021, he's been gone for 2 years and what, 8 months? Naveed, PNB Mean, exactly. I mess with that underground scene, you guys. PD Crack is nice. PD Crack is amazing, Black Mamba. Have you seen my interview with PD Crack? I was wondering. Now that you say that, Black Mamba, go check out my interview with PD Crack if you haven't seen it. It's dope as hell. John Shaft 139 was popping with you, King. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. Oh, Talib Kweli's new podcast? Oh, hell yeah. I've heard it a couple different times, man. He gets a lot of different good guests up there, and they actually have some topics that break through to mainstream. You know, I got a lot of respect for Talib Kweli. I would love to do an interview with Talib Kweli, to be honest with you, man. Crack go! Petey Crack and Mac Ring. Oh, yeah, go check that shit out, man. It's actually, I got the full interview together if you want to check out the full 40-minute joint. I got the full 40-minute joint together if you want to check that shit out in full, man. It's an amazing interview, yo. I'm about to roll up a blunt for the Kush Up Challenge. If anybody wants to come in and doing the Kush Up Challenge, if anybody wants to join the stream, hit this link right now, and I'm going to let you do the Kush Up Challenge as well. You guys can do the Kush Up Challenge on the show tonight. I hope Gilly doesn't get pissed. I'm just doing it as a one-time thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because Gilly never actually put me on his live to do it. Gilly never put me on his live to do it, so I'm going to do it. And Wiz, Gilly and Wiz were the ones actually doing it, right? And neither of them put me on their live to do it. So I'm doing it on my live, damn it. If anybody wants to join, just hit that link. Yeah, T-Money, Skinny Me wasn't digging it, man. Skinny Me wasn't digging it at all. Skinny Me said this is something that should not be talked about online. So that's why I respect Leak for taking this stance. And I respect the stance that Dark Low took by not even addressing it as well. You know, I respect the stance that Dark Low made by not addressing it on track. I respect the stance that Leak is making now to leave it alone. That's right. BG is a legend. I appreciate BG for giving me one of the biggest blunts I ever got to smoke that I actually didn't even have to hand off to anybody else. This guy gave me one of the biggest blunts, you guys, I ever got to smoke. BG, for some reason, didn't give a damn about. Oh, shit. I just messed that one up, you guys. Let me see if I can recover anything. No. Nope, nobody even saw it. It's crazy. I just tipped over a little bit of weed. Sucks, kind of. Don't really want. It was like, actually, no, it wasn't. It was just that little shake that was left from the other blunt, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I'm just saying I respect both the takes that they have, man. But oh yeah, BG. I was just about to say, BG gave me a blunt that was like this thick, you guys. I was like, what the hell? This guy is the man. I'm like, that guy is the man. We're doing the Kush Up Challenge. If anybody wants to join the stream, and do the Kush Up Challenge, let's go. Come on. I'm going to bring you in. You know what it is? It's actually 10 inhales. It's actually 10 inhales, you guys. Yeah, Black Mamba, Method Man, and Red Man. Oh yeah, my brother gave me this joint. My brother gave me this joint. Actually, yeah, my bro Jesse gave me this joint because he had another newer one and shit, and he's like, all right, you can just keep that one. And I was like, I never had a grinder before, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? And it's actually really come in handy. I never really ever used a grinder, but sometimes the bud, it's so sticky. It's just annoying, right? Am I right? Let's get it, you guys. Hold on one second. I actually salvaged like 2 little pieces of bud out of the oh damn. It's not too much, so I'm not gonna stress it. You don't stress 0.3 of bud when you have, a half ounce bud. You just don't do it. I don't think actually you ever stress it. You can't do anything with a 0.3 of bud. Let's do it, you guys. I'm doing the Kush Up challenge. You all probably going to see me cough my lungs out. Y'all are probably going to see me cough my lungs out, you guys. Thank God I didn't spill the Red Bull. Yo, Jonas, what's up, man? You're in Fort Lauderdale, bro? I used to actually live out in Hawaii, in Hollywood, Dania Beach, bro. I was always in Fort Lauderdale, right there by the Fat Tuesdays, going to that beach all the time, where that little outdoor mall is and shit. Is that little outdoor mall still open? Where I think they had a Hooters, Fat Tuesdays. Man, I used to love going to the beach in Fort Lauderdale. So many different beaches out there, man. From Fort Lauderdale to Fort Lauderdale Beach to the Dania Beach to the Hollywood Beach, the boardwalk and shit, down the South Beach, man. I loved it. Nah, bro, you're gonna leave before I do the Kush Up challenge? How you gonna leave before I do the Kush Up challenge, bro? This shit's about to be epic. Philly throwbacks, like I'm not much of a weed guy, Mike. You lived in Pompano? That's what's up. I actually had to go do this driving course in Pompano. In Florida, you get charged once with a car violation. You got to do a 4-hour class. You get charged twice. You got to do an 8-hour class. And you bet your ass. That I had to do the 8-hour class as well. It sucked. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We're about to do this. About to do the Kush Up challenge. See if I can complete it. We'll see if I can complete it, you guys. I'm not sure if I can complete the Kush Up challenge. I'm doing it with Runts. Wiz and Gilly never had me on their show to do the Kush Up challenge. Anybody that wants to jump in the stream to do the Kush Up challenge, the link is right here. The link is right here. If you want to jump in, if you're smoking and you think you can do the Kush Up challenge, tap in here. Yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go, you guys. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this thing, man. Oh yeah, your girl tripping. I feel you. I totally feel you, brother. I already know, man. I appreciate you for staying as long as you have. It's funny. Some dudes be hitting me like, "Yo, me and my girl be watching your show and we be dying." I'm like, "Really?" They're like. Here we go, guys. It was a wrap. Maybe I shouldn't just start off doing it right away. Maybe I should take a couple regular hits. You know what I'm saying? Take a couple regular hits, get ready for it. I'm sure if I had like a weed show with Gilly and Wiz, Gilly would be saying, no, just get right into it. And then Wiz would be like, yeah, man, you got to kind of like get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the devil and the angel on each side of me with Gilly over here and Wiz over here. You know, Gilly would be like, smoke that shit. Smoke that shit, white boy. And then Wiz would be like, nah, man, you could take your time with it. You could roll it up. You know what I'm saying? You could relax. So I'm going to take Wiz's advice. Thank you, Wiz. Someone needs to make an animated podcast with Mikey T, Wiz, and Gilly. Well, Black Mamba, right now we're about to do the push-up challenge. Now the push-up challenge, you guys, you cannot let any smoke out. You're not inhaling and exhaling. You cannot let any smoke out for 10 hits. For 10 hits. So let's try to do this, you guys. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? Did I do it right at least? We made it! We did it! I completed the challenge. I did it. I held it. I did it, you guys. No way I could do it again, though, right? Absolutely no way I can do it again. I want to know, though. Did I do 10 push-ups, you guys? Did I do it? Tell me in the chat. Did I complete it? Did I, Gil, did I complete it? No! Wiz, did I do it? Well, I mean, I didn't see any of the smoke come out. What do you guys think? Did I complete the challenge? Did I do 10 push-ups? Did I do 10, though? E301 says, bro, I could barely do 7 push-ups. But the question is, did I do 10? E301, did I complete it or did I fail at the end? Let me get some drink. I might have to do it again, you guys. Live Free 2018, thank you for tapping in. Did I do 10 push-ups or did I fail? That was brutal what I did to Shelton. Yo, Black Mamba, do you think Shelton is even all right today from that? Shelton probably went through his whole day today. Shelton probably went through his whole Shelton probably went through his whole day today thinking about that, man. I probably, you know what I mean? He probably went through his whole day today thinking about that shit. DJ, did I do 10 push-ups though, you guys? Did I complete it or no? Did I mess it up? Was I letting smoke come out of my mouth? Was I not taking big enough hits? Like, did I fuck it up? Be honest with me, guys. Yerp. Yerp. Yeah, you did, Mikey T. Damn, thank you. Yep, 10 out of 10. Yo, Tupa. Bro, nobody touched me during that situation. I walked past multiple people. Walking past people. Confronted Tony face to face. So what do you, like, get your facts straight. Mikey T won that push-ups. Live Free says, I did 7 and almost passed out. That's why you couldn't comment so quickly. His feelings are crumbled. You pass. All right, if I passed, I don't need to do it again, that means. If I passed, I don't need to do it again, that means. Oh, shit. Hold on. A little bit more bud down there than I thought. I'll have to clean that up later. Definitely not focusing on that shit during the stream. Probably just going to throw it away. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, shit. I was getting confronted by 18 people. I got confronted by 18 people. There was a potential. I thought, yeah, I might get shot. I might get stabbed. But I got out of the car and I faced off with dude. And then dude walked all the way over here and stood on a stoop. And this is what you didn't see on camera. Tony Sunshine walked and stood on a stoop. And then I walked through everybody. Through literally 10, 12, 15 people lined up. I walked through them and faced off with dude. I wasn't scared. I was ready. I was really willing to take what was going to happen to me. If something happened, it happened. Like, nah, man. What's going to scare me? Not that. Not somebody talking shit. Not somebody kicking my ass. I've had my ass kicked before. I've been fighting since I was 10 years old. I'm 30. How are you going to scare somebody with an ass kicking, man? You're not, especially not me. I've had my ass kicked. I've kicked people's asses. I know that. I've fought people older than me. You know what I'm saying? I've fought people older than me that I've kicked my ass. I've fought people older than me that have jumped me. I've fought people older than me that I've kicked their asses. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Oh, damn, Black Mamba. I just had the most perfect time to roast somebody and I didn't do it. My bad, Black Mamba. I just had that ultimate opportunity. I just had the perfect layup. You know what I'm saying? To roast somebody. Smoke, someone said. James, I was responding to a question in the comments, man. Yeah. James is like, what are you trying to prove? This guy James is like, what are you trying to prove? Cracking the F up. Obviously, I proved something to you. Dude's over there cracking up like, God damn. I never knew Mikey T was like that. I'm trying to give out some of my history here too, man. I ain't scared to reveal my history, man. And nothing is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with me, man. Believe me, nothing is wrong with me, geez. I'm completely fine. You know, I was just totally explaining that anything could have happened to me that day. And I would have been all right. I would have been all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make your bed, you lay in it. Like anybody else, you make your bed and you lay in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. Talk heavy. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, man. I didn't mean to go in on you a little bit there. I know I didn't really, but I appreciate you tapping in, man. Oh, Black Mamba, he's talking to you. Yeah, you Black Mamba, you be doing saying some off the wall shit. I could see why James would say this to you. He's like, "Yo, what is wrong with you, dog? For real." That sounded actually more like a kind of cool one. Stand up. Never play those games. Get them, Mikey. Facts, man. Appreciate you guys. Really appreciate everybody in here, man. Hit that like button, y'all. If anybody wants to support the channel, man, if anybody wants to send in a donation, it's Cash App Mikey T Movie. I'm about to get out of here though tonight, man. We had a great live, y'all. We had a couple dope topics tonight. Couple dope topics tonight. And then I also got to do the push-up challenge. So that was pretty sweet. You know what I mean? I'm sure we made a couple new fans tonight. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe now, you guys. But you know, I appreciate everybody that messes with me, everybody that stays in tune on a consistent basis on the real. Thank you all, man. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Chase Moolah. Shout out my dude Mikey T. Grown man shit, period. Freedom men, Smoke said. Luke, salute to you, G's. Salute to you, Luke. Everybody share this content. Everybody tell your friends about Mikey T, the movie star. Let's continue to spread the word, you guys.